Nothing? Take two. That's fine. Someone call my dad. Just kidding. Hey, share. Boom. Nice. Is that easy? Now we can get it right. We can do this. What did I do?
Did you lock the front door?
No,
Yeah.
I can if you want me to.
Yes, please.
It's unlocked.
Yes.
Yeah, deadbolt.
Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah, and then. Oh, he went out and then. Okay, what's your first question
What is my first question?
for us? Who are you and how did
Yeah. I usually don't write down my questions too much. I just
freestyle?
freestyle. A lot of it's based on what you answer. So,
I got it. I got you.
because if I'm write down my questions, I'm too busy worrying about asking questions and I'm not listening to you.
Good point. Mm-hmm. Sign of a good interviewer.
I didn't say that.
In the moment.
I never promised that.
That was
Probably the first question is going to be how'd you get started? How the band get started? That's usually what I lead off with.
That's a good one. I'm gonna think about it.
Do you know what that was?
I got the answer. You're tripping me up with that.
I mean, you can make up. Have it.
Just don't listen to her.
Okay, you want to try and do the sound checks and we see what it sounds like?
Oops, sorry.
I guess I'll move.
Yes, please.
Did that hit you? Oh, sorry.
Will anybody be singing into that mic here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make that sound. Yeah, right. We're live. County Six.
That moves up down.
David.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Huh?
So do we all need headphones?
I have some, not enough for everybody.
I brought a pair. Will we hear better with them?
I don't know if you will or won't.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Do you need someone?
There's one right there.
Oh, you're just telling me to pay attention.
It's not one else for a big head, man. Big head top. You. Check. Be careful. Check one. Whoa. Hey, oh, I hear that. Check, check, check one. Check, check, checky, check. A beyond these beers. A beyond these beers. No. I'm not hot at it. A beyond these beer lights in this mediocre town. Up over the hills. Yeah, a little distorted. Smart.
Go ahead.
The last bit to allow you were the only one. You were the only one. Stood in the yard. I tacked down the sun way beyond these empty bottles in this place we call home. Up over the hills, we still may roam. You were the only, the only, the only. Tell you I'm lonely, lonely, I'm lonely, but I want to go home. I want to go home, 'cause I don't have anywhere left to go. I want to go home, I want to go home, 'cause I don't have anywhere left to go. This is a little slower now.
Okay.
You are seen.
You want to bring the instruments in now?
That was
gonna have to stop saying that. You guys are all just making fun of me.
Guardian of the English language.
Now, you don't have a whole lot of slack there, so if you back up,
We can't
I just
rock.
won't
We
back
can't do any splits or fallbacks.
Hanging out doing this day, my love just ain't the same without you. But I probably won't be coming home, it's true. But it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. And if you got a love song, I do. Yeah, it's alright. Something's meant for we used to stay. I wanna move so far away. We were down here, almost sleeping every day. I wanna move so far away. We would take without you. I want we were so fantastic. I used to think that to my universe is so elastic. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Something's meant what we used to stay. I wanna move so far away. We were down here, almost sleeping every day. I wanna move so far away. I could write a story about a broken
Do you have water?
You don't want to be behind me?
I have some water in my water bottle, but I those sounds pretty good instead
Okay.
of having a mic on it.
we can if you want.
What do you think would sound good?
We can try.
Yeah?
Wait, how do you get the map off?
Sorry.
Is that what it is?
7 minutes.
6:52.
Okay. Janet sent a text through there. She said, play home.
Can you put your snark behind that to lift it?
Oh,
up,
sure.
Please. I'm all about physics.
Use this to improve.
Hang on, let me turn this all down. Okay.
Don't be self-conscious, Wendy.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, that is the
Then maybe
tiniest
we
little
could-
notebook.
You can
That's
consider
so
using this
cute.
mic for home. I guess we'll try it.
I should see that.
Remember everybody had little address books like that? Anybody old enough to remember that?
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
And I probably did.
Still have them.
It's been a while.
You want me to turn this all the way up?
Turn it a little bit.
Okay. I'll put it at halfway. Make it a little bit easier for the audience to hear if I'm playing
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah, you were pretty low in the mix during
Yeah.
those solos.
Good.
Hold on. That's good. That one's bringing a hum in there.
Yeah, I was hearing that too.
All right. Still getting a hum, but not as bad.
It's actually coming back up. Maybe if I turn this down.
I'm not squeezing you out. No.
I think that's right. That sounds good.
still hearing the hum.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Is the bass in it? You hearing that?
Oh, that's.
A little bit of. But when I touch the strings, it goes away. It's a ground.
No, it's my guitar.
Oh, you're hearing that?
Oh no.
Okay. I'll just keep my hands here. And out of trouble.
Do we have any rules we should know about?
The only rules are no cussing. None of the 7 dirty words that the FCC would find us on. Outside of that,
Get creative.
no. I cannot say that you can buy the CD for $7.99 at Amazon because you're a
it's
nonprofit.
$6.50.
You can say the CD is
It's
at
fine. It's fine.
Amazon,
2 for $10.
Gotcha.
but I cannot.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Because as a nonprofit organization, I cannot sell something.
I think I remember that.
Wendy's
Oh,
nonprofit.
right.
Because we are a nonprofit organization, so I cannot, there's no commercials during the whole show.
Right.
So I cannot sit here and say, go buy the CD at Amazon at $7.99 or go see them at
Unless
the
we
Paramount, tickets are
endorse.
$10.99, something like that. You can say, we're going to be at the Paramount, 4 tickets, go to blah, 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 blah.
So we should say that would be the one room.
Does everybody have their phones off?
Yes, everybody have phones on vibrates or off.
Yeah.
Well-
it's on vibrate.
The show, starting Tuesday, will be on. It's just luck of the draw of when we finally got everything worked out and finalized. So
Very cool.
it will also be on Mixcloud later tonight.
Cool.
So anybody can listen to it on Mixcloud forever and ever. Although if you play 4 songs, Mixcloud will not let me load up 4 songs, so I will have to edit. Part of the DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Really?
Yes. And
Pick the best.
so one of the songs, if we end up doing 4 songs, will be edited out. Just know in advance. But when I play it on 365, it's going to be all 4 songs.
Okay. We gotta think of what first. Okay.
Usually I just do the last song that you do if we do the 4th one, because that way I try to make sure when I talk I say something that doesn't sound like when I. If you are real short answers, then we'll probably play 4 songs. But if
Okay.
Yes.
you're real long-winded, then we may only get 3 songs. Just kind of.
We'll start from 1964.
What's our next show coming up?
Walnut.
You got 2 minutes.
November 11th.
So when it does go on 365, though, that's people all over the world.
Right.
So they may not.
Yeah. So just for my head, what 3 to 4 songs are you thinking? Start with blue.
Sway, blue
Sway shoes.
Blue suede shoes. Elvis.
I already got that one a couple weeks
I
ago.
know he did.
50 Ways to Leave Your
Smarter than
Lover.
this one.
No, her. Prime? And-
oh yeah, Prime.
What else? Honeymoon or Last Time?
Last time.
Last time.
Either last time or sometimes I think. No, want to do last time?
What if they're really short songs?
Last time?
Let's see what it feels.
Okay, so
Yeah, probably Last Time.
I think we're rocking like. David's hoping to start everything. David's hoping to start everything.
No, she is starting everything.
Yeah.
Am I?
She are, yeah.
30 seconds.
Hi, Mom.
Kind of a bass head
Go Broncos.
Where'd they play?
What up, guys? This is Evan from No Stone Unturned. You are listening to KCMJ LP Colorado Springs. Support local music.
Hello and welcome to Front Range Radio. My name is Tim. Thank you very much for joining me today. It is greatly appreciated. I have members of the Wendy Clark Band in studio with me. The group is out of Denver. I'll be visiting with them very shortly. But first, we kick off our journey with music from the Denver group Deerling. They will be my in-studio guests next week. This is off their album Inheritance, Blood and Water. Okay, you got 4.5 minutes to rest.
I like this. Inheritance.
It's a good album.
That's good groove. Where are they out of? They're out of,
I'm sorry?
are they out of Denver area?
Denver, yeah. It's Rachel James.
Oh, yeah. I know
Rachel James for Rachel James and the Kings.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're taking hiatus on that band, so a couple of members of that band formed Deerling.
Cool. Stu, what's his name?
I don't think he's playing with Rachel.
That's good. You know where they recorded it?
Sorry?
You know where they recorded it? No?
No, I don't. I think somewhere in Denver where they recorded it. I could be wrong though, but
No, they're
Oh.
Russians for the
No,
couple,
it's
but
another
it's taking way
one.
too much.
I'm sorry?
I've got studio, so I think that's supposed to do their other one.
Okay.
I think. What's going on?
Hmm?
What's up?
Sub.
What's up?
Sub.
My Red Bull down. Or shared water.
She sounds like Cheryl Crow. I haven't heard her in a while. Last time I saw her, she was just a
Maybe
percent.
some difference just a little bit. Silk mixed with something. Someone with a beat show.
It's just distorting.
Is it the headphones?
Yeah, it was just a little bit loud. I just want to make sure that I don't think I'm, distorting playing into this mic while we're playing.
That just sounds like Stevie Nicks 30 years ago.
Oh yeah. There
I
you
can
go.
hear that. Missing the last beat though.
Sounds great.
90 seconds.
What about looking stand up something? Can't think. They're also good. Yeah.
Thirty seconds.
Stop it.
Blood and Water by Deerling on Front Range Radio. As I mentioned at the top of the show, I have members of the Denver group, the Wendy Clark Band, in studio with me. Wendy Clark, the lead singer, is here. If you will introduce all the members of the band with you.
I sure will. This is, well, you can't see him, but this is Josh Bell over here on the guitar, and Chris Howard on the bass guitar. David Derby on the box drum, and Bill Crick on keyboards.
You're hesitant.
He
Newest
plays,
member?
He plays a bunch of different instruments.
Oh, okay. How did the band get started?
We were serving, I believe. We were head servers at a restaurant in Boulder. I was in a band called Tequila Mockingbird for a while and had to make a change and kind of started recruiting different people and rather than keeping the same lineup for a long time and finally came across these wonderful people.
You mentioned Tequila Mockingbird, and originally that was the origins of the band, and you'd released a couple albums under that name, and then now you've switched over to the Wendy Clark Band and new members. Why the change in the membership and why the change of the name?
The change of the name was because I was getting phone calls from Brazil that I was missing gigs because so many people had taken the name. When we got the rights to it, like 96, and in the state of Colorado, we had to get a lawyer, but people don't look things up on the internet so much. And so I couldn't take it anymore. And as far as the change of members, some of them came and went, but I just wanted to try something different.
By bringing in new members, did that change the dynamics of the band?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's more relaxed and we have a really good time. And not that Tequila Mockingbird did not have a good time, but we crack each other up and we like hanging out all the time.
If somebody's never heard your music before, either as Tequila Mockingbird or Wendy Clark Band, how would you best describe your music?
Awesome.
I like your answer, but there's not a category that says
back that
awesome
up.
on Amazon or iTunes.
We've always called ourselves genre benders because we play everything from alt country to reggae ska to rock and roll power pop. What else?
Americana.
Americana.
A little bit of punk,
Yeah.
Latin now and then. So.
Was it a conscious decision to play various genres?
No, I just really didn't know what I was doing, so I was learning to play guitar and came up with some lyrics, and I was like, oh, let's go with that, and then the band took it and did what they will with it, made them better.
Visiting with the Wendy Clark Band. The band is out of Denver, Colorado. Wendy Clark's the lead singer of the band. When you had all the new members and you started putting this new formation of the band together, how did that change the writing?
Ooh, good question.
I stumped her, yes.
Oh man, it was so early too. Well, could you repeat the question, sir? How did it? We decided we wanted to make some much needed tune-ups that after playing the same few songs for 10 years or so, I thought it'd be nice to let people have total creative freedom, mostly, for the most part.
Tyrant.
I'm an oppressive tyrant.
She's not. Yeah, it's new members, new input, right?
Yeah.
We all
Different
have
sound.
different interpretations and
I've known most of these guys. She's a friend of the family who just kind of popped into my life at the right time. And I've known Bill and David forever, and he's my neighbor, but he's a nice guy.
how do you know?
You're the neighbor, you still joined the band?
You know?
Well, you brought instruments. Would you like to play something for us?
We would love to. Should we play blue?
Yep.
The Wendy Clark Band on Front Range Radio.
Well,
Wendy Clark Band on Front Range Radio. The name of the song again was?
That song's called Blue. It's my latest Luck and Trouble.
Is there a story behind the song?
Yes, there is. I like the color blue very much. And
Good enough reason.
I decided I hadn't written a love song ever, so might be time. And it's kind of about the color blue. And
Leave it at
being
that.
in love with the afternoon and the blueness of everything.
I like that answer. I like that.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good. Are you working on a new album as the Wendy Clark Band?
We hope to be starting one very soon with Bill Thomas. Shout out Bill. And we're just kind of tightening everything up and coming up finishing a few more songs.
When do you determine now is the time to go do an album?
Good question.
I'm 2 for 2.
When do you determine? When I say it? No.
Back to that dictatorship thing.
When you play the songs out enough that you start getting bored playing out a little bit, and it's time to get those nailed so you can start another CD, I think.
Do you, when you're playing the songs, and you mentioned you were playing them enough times that you want to put them on a CD, do you ever get to the point where I'm just tired of the song, I'm not going to record it, forget it, chuck it?
Not me personally, no. I've had people get sick of songs, so.
What's the biggest difficulty putting a CD together?
The rhythm section usually. Scary.
Oh.
But,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
And the band is all leaving her. She's by herself.
See, that's what anyone
You need a new drummer, you need a bass player, a keyboardist.
We need you.
She's
For
on
the
the
record, I
solo.
haven't played on a CD yet.
I know. So I want to get these guys on a CD as quickly as possible because they're so good and they might run away. What's the question? So,
What's the biggest difficulty putting
biggest
together a CD?
difficulty would be the planning it the year before.
And then your drummer over here is making a different sign.
Well, we don't have any of that, so that's not a problem.
He's making the universal money sign.
Which
Can't see that on radio.
I'm hoping for an investor or two.
Well, as an independent artist, you don't have a record label
Right.
backing you. You don't have Warner Brothers or Sony or whoever backing you. Is money the biggest problem putting a CD together?
Yeah, it's one of the big problems. My old band Tequila Mockingbird we didn't pay ourselves once, so we paid for all 3 albums out of our pockets, and we want to make more money now, or a little bit, and so thinking about doing a crowdfunder or.
A lot of artists do that crowdfunding campaigns or the Kickstarters or
Right.
whatever you want to call. And I've seen some that have been successful, and I've seen some that have not been successful. What is the secret, if there is, is it just you having a big enough following to be able to do it, that your fans are interested in enough in you and your music that they're willing to pledge money?
Yes, and no. You have to have a couple big investors up front. So, basically, so people think you are getting a big, they're going to get something awesome out of this if they give a few dollars. And also, I think probably planning all the prizes and different levels of prizes is probably a difficult, very difficult thing. 'Cause you have to go out to people's houses and serve them dinner and things like that.
Well, we are good servers.
Yeah, we are. It's the whole thing. It's the waiting. It's sitting in the studio, waiting for your part, and sometimes losing your tapes and your bass player quitting the day before mixdown.
Sounds like from personal experience.
So
Don't do that, Chris.
my first bass player quit the day of mixdown, but Bill Thomas got Rob Squares. from Big Head Todd laid down the bass for us, and he
Very
got
nice.
it done in a day. So we lucked out on that one.
Visiting with the Wendy Clark Band. The band is out of Denver, Colorado. Would you like to play something else?
Yes, we would. What would you all like to play? Let's do a little sway.
Okay.
The Wendy Clark Band on Front Range Radio. Rocking with the Wendy Clark Band. And Wendy looks like she's having a heart attack now. The name of that song again was?
Sway.
Sway. The story behind that song?
Oh. Well, I believe deep down inside it, all
You can make it up. We're really not going to know if it's true or not.
It might not be true. All songs originate from breaking up with your bandmates and other bandmates. Ouch.
Boy, this is the second time you've dissed your
Does this mean
band.
I'm going to get a song at some point?
They're not listening.
Did you want to write
You're not
all
No,
listening.
not this band. Not this band.
I know.
So this I actually wrote for
We should leave so
some
we get a
people
song.
in my. It's the one you got. No names, but it was you know, I waited for an apology from some people and I didn't get it, so I wrote a song.
The Taylor Swift.
Oh God,
She writes
That's
her
me.
songs
Yeah,
about
I know.
her ex-boyfriends and
I should do that.
new material for your next album. You've been doing this for quite a while. You've been in the Denver scene for quite a while, both as Tequila Mockingbird and now as the Wendy Clark Band. Your name has been out there, but how difficult is it to get your name out there, to get the recognition out there?
It's a lot of work. It's a full-time job. Luckily, I was unemployed for not luckily, but I was unemployed for a few months before we released our last album, and just saturated every single social network and sent out press releases and got airplay, hand-delivered things, and you know, said I'm Wendy Clark, and to different DJs, KBCO, things like that, and we actually got a spot on 9 News, Evening News once because of it, and that's one way. It's just saturating the media and playing a lot.
How much time do you spend doing
Music part, 50-50.
50-50?
I'm thinking, yeah.
How has that impacted what you do?
We don't have to send out, we don't have to buy stamps anymore, so that's awesome. It's impacted it more than I could possibly do without it. I think anyone would agree on that. Because we get airplay, we have songs on 2 Australian documentaries that they wouldn't have found us, unless we were visiting. But, and it's a way to network with everyone, and so.
How important is it to keep on social media on a daily basis, weekly basis?
Important.
Very important?
Very important. Yeah, you don't want to post multiple times per day, I don't think, but there's more to music than just having a good time and playing. You gotta work.
Really?
Surprised your keyboardist.
He's not doing the posting.
We'll have to try.
He still hasn't filled in his profile picture.
Right.
Yeah, you're working on
Friend,
that.
yeah. Good time to play.
For Photoshop.
You mentioned playing songs over and over and over, and then finally you got tired, so you're going to go record it. How do you keep a song interesting for you when you're playing it night after night, show after show?
New members.
New members.
Oh, not for 12. We had the same lineup for 12 years, Mike. So, I don't know how that. It just pure fun, really. I love doing the business part of it. I love promoting. I love promoting myself and my band, and I think the more. Let me see about that.
Well, we're also trying, but certainly not completely the same.
Is it a matter of just changing notes, or
Weren't there before, or adding in a new solo, or swapping from one instrument to another. Some songs where maybe I was playing a guitar solo a couple months ago, and then we said, "Hey, Bill, why don't you take a..."
reaction from the fans who've followed you over the years and that you changed it, or hey, I love that you changed it?
They think we're awesome at this point, so I don't try to dig too much, but I have heard that they really enjoy it when something unexpected, like a percussion breakdown comes in the middle of our Cajun song, and Bill does this beautiful piano solo at the beginning of a song, so it takes people by surprise, and it takes us by surprise sometimes too.
That's why we look
curveball.
at Wendy.
Oh, curveball.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened on stage?
Oh, I've got this. Hold on 1 second. I just was reading.
So many to choose from?
There's 2. One I won't mention because 3, but okay. I was we were on live TV on, I can't remember what station, but it was live late night Intervision, and it was a snowy, cold night, and we were pumped up, ready to go. Everyone left, so we were the only people there. But we were like, we're gonna be on TV. It's cool. They didn't turn my microphone on for the first verse, and my band didn't stop playing. It was I almost passed out. I was laughing so hard, and it was just very awkward. Okay, I'll say the other one. I walked out of Herman's bathroom with some toilet paper on my shirt.
Oh,
That's really terrible.
that's a good one.
I think those are
You made it all the way up the stage without someone noticing?
Rhett, my bass player, said, I said,
Shoot.
man, where's the Tequila Mockingbird?
You mentioned that you had 2 of your songs picked up by an Australian documentary. How did that occur?
A site called Tremendo, which licenses music and distributes it, and you get a kickback. You get something back. I'm not sure what. It's not royalties like CD Baby, but you get worldwide airplay. And we've had a few people pick us up. They do pay us, I remember. We had someone pick us up in Spain and in France, like a restaurant chain. And so that's, yeah.
Did they contact you beforehand, or did
Yeah.
you just find out after the fact when the checks started coming in?
No, they contact us and they're very excited and send us CDs or DVDs. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then we were in Eric Shively's documentary. We did a couple songs on his documentary, Everyone But You.
Do you try to get more of your material into movies or commercials or what have you?
I haven't been focusing on that. I was hoping that would come to me.
Visiting with the Wendy Clark Band. Would you like to play another song?
We would. Let's play. Prime? Sure. Prime.
Wendy Clark Band on Front Range Radio.